The story of Gandhi's funeral is a story not only of immense crowds, but of the tremendous influence the Mahatma had over his countrymen. People of every walk of life are seen assembling for the funeral, and they came in their hundreds of thousands. At Birla House, where Gandhi's body had been lying since the assassination, the people came to pay tribute and to see for themselves that the incredible was really true. Gandhi had been murdered. Grief was everywhere, for the whole land was in mourning. But here in New Delhi, the climax of sorrow was reached as Gandhi's mortal remains were borne out at the start of the funeral cortege. Lancers were among the 4,000 troops taking part as escorts, and to keep clear the 5.5-mile route to the Ghat on the bank of the Jumna River. Following the Bier and flanking the route were something over 1 million people, certainly an enormous crowd, yet it was only a fraction of the many millions who followed him in his lifetime. On the Bier were Pandit Nehru, Sardar Patel, Sardar Baldev Singh and Acharya Kripalani. Lord and Lady Mountbatten with their daughters came on foot with sorrowing Indian friends to add their tributes. They reached the Ghat before the cortege arrived, for the procession, surrounded and accompanied by so vast a throng, took hours to make the journey. At the Ghat, where the cremation took place, emotions were so strong and the numbers so great that police and troops had the utmost difficulty in keeping any sort of order. As more and more people arrived, those in front were pressed nearer and nearer to the pyre, and it's reported that the Governor-General and his party were seriously involved at one time in this extremely difficult situation. The cremation was carried out in accordance with custom and tradition, and however disturbing it may be that these scenes occurred, they are surely understandable. Gandhi was revered as a saint and as a liberator, and before all else, emotion held sway. Afterwards, the scene gave place to one of simple mourning, as people came to pay their last personal tributes. It was a scene of great pathos, and it portrays better than words could do the place Gandhi held in the hearts of Indians. The final scene shows the collection of the ashes on the funeral pyre. This was the task of priests and close relatives of the Mahatma. It was the prelude to the casting of the ashes into the Jumna, the Ganges, and other holy rivers of India. Gandhi had made his last journey, but for his countless followers, Gandhi was immortal.